Hello everyone. So it finally happened. Spot Bitcoin ETFs have finally been approved in the US.
Okay, it's happening. Everybody stay calm.
But before we jump into the details, there's a twist that caught everyone by surprise. Just a day before the SEC's official announcement, their Twitter account was compromised. This led to a fake tweet claiming the approval of multiple spot Bitcoin ETFs. This, of course, was not the truth. The SEC came out shortly and said that their account was compromised and the tweet was fake. However, this caused volatility in the price of Bitcoin and confusion amongst investors. Now let's move on to the real announcement. The SEC has given the green light to 11 spot Bitcoin ETF applications. These are listed on 3 major exchanges: the New York Stock Exchange, CBOE, and NASDAQ. These ETFs will provide a new and accessible way for investors to get exposure to Bitcoin without dealing directly with cryptocurrency exchanges. The US retail and institutional investors can now gain exposure to Bitcoin through a regulated product and not have to take the risk of going through unregulated exchanges or the higher fees associated with investing in Bitcoin futures. So, how exactly do ETFs work? Well, they're kind of like investing in Bitcoin without dealing with any of the technical stuff. Instead of buying actual Bitcoin and dealing with digital wallets, public, private keys, and all the other crypto jargon that sounds like it belongs in a futuristic sci-fi novel,
English, motherfucker, do you speak it?
you buy shares in an exchange-traded fund that is directly linked to the price of Bitcoin. Professionals handle all the details, making it easier for the investor. You buy and sell your shares on the stock exchange, just like stocks, and the price goes up and down depending on what Bitcoin is doing. It's a more accessible way of getting into Bitcoin, and it's regulated. This increases security. So it's like owning a piece of Bitcoin without managing it directly. Trading Bitcoin through ETFs is simpler than ever. Investors can buy and sell shares in these ETFs through their traditional brokerage accounts. Now, as for fees, these range from about 0.2% to 1.5%. However, many of the ETF providers have waived their fees for a certain period to get investors in. There's a lot of debate about whether we actually need 11 ETF providers or not. But instead of speculating, I guess we'll just have to wait to see what the market decides. In conclusion, the approval of a spot Bitcoin ETF is massive for the crypto space. It shows that institutional investors are starting to value Bitcoin and accept it as a mainstream investable asset. This all makes me wonder if we're going to start seeing applications for other spot ETFs. Who knows? Maybe Ether is up next. I guess we'll have to see when we get there. Cheers, guys.